Hey guys, I'm Sebastian.
I'm Christine.
This is Ninth Island Connection, but you know that already because you're on our channel and you clicked on this thumb, right? We are a weekly lifestyle television show all about Vegas. That's all that we do. So if this is the first time to our channel, take some time to look around.
And in this video, we are taking you on a 2-night staycation with us at Horseshoe, formerly known as Bally's.
When we say staycation, we staycation. So we're here at Horseshoe. Of course, we're going to go check out some of the other properties. You know, you're connected to Paris, which is one of the great things. You're right across the street from Cromwell. Flamingo's right there. And then, of course, across the street, you've got Bellagio. So we will definitely check them out while we're here. But we will do majority, we're going to do gambling. We're going to eat here. We're really excited to check out Guy Fieri's new place. Flavortown that just recently opened. There's My Asia that we haven't eaten at yet. So we're excited to check out what's happening here at Horseshoe. This is where we will spend the majority of our time.
Time to get going, guys.
Here's a quick look at our room at Horseshoe. As you can see, still the same as the rooms at Bally's, but nice and big and spacious. For more information on the rooms at Horseshoe, check out our Horseshoe and Bally's room tours. Our room at Horseshoe had an awesome view of the Strip and the Grand Bazaar shops, especially considering that the resort tower is the one furthest from the Strip. As you can see right there, that's the Jubilee Tower, which they are working on renovating and is actually going to become a part of Paris.
First thing we did was check out the pool. It was hot. And you know what? We really like this pool. It's not a party pool. It's not a super chill pool either. It's kind of in between. For more information on this specific pool, check out our Vegas Pools playlist. After the pool, we went up to the room, got ready, and wanted to really check out the new Flavortown. This is Guy Fieri's new spot. Now, he is a Las Vegas local, has tons of restaurants throughout the Vegas Strip. This one is brand new. It's our first time there, and I gotta tell you, I was completely disappointed. Now, I don't know if it's because it's new, but the service was hit and miss. You can see here multiple beers on the table. We only ordered 2, but they brought extra ones, and we're like, oh, well, I guess you might as well keep them. But, you know, that got me thinking, like, what if we didn't say anything? Are they gonna charge us for these and just keep bringing them? The food was okay. Like, these fries right here were okay. The wings right there, okay, but so overpriced. Now, don't come at me with, oh, it's Vegas and things just cost more. There are plenty places on the Vegas Strip that have much better wings for half the price. So that's my opinion right there. Maybe you guys love them if you've been there. I liked the previous place much better. Burger Brasserie was much better than this one here. I would definitely skip it unless you're just a big Guy Fieri fan.
After dinner, we had to go upstairs and get Carlos so he could come out and enjoy Vegas.
Checking in, day 1 here at Horseshoe, formerly Bally's. It's been a pretty chill day.
Yeah, chill day.
It's a beautiful day for us.
We went to the pool, did a pinch of gambling, like look, $20
He did.
of gambling. Lost $10 so far, but we've gambled 20, we lost 10, so not huge. We've been here all day. We had a great time at the pool. We went and got some dinner, checked out the property a little bit, so it's actually been a really good time.
Yes, and we did check out Flavortown because we're like, well, you know what? It's new. Let's try it. We're not always a huge fan of Guy Fieri's restaurants. No offense, Guy Fieri. I'm sure you're not watching this video.
Yeah.
But if you are, no offense.
And if you're thinking about checking it out and you care about our opinion, I will not be going back. It was just really so overpriced for just okay food. The food was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. It's so overpriced.
Our game plan tonight is we have friends visiting from Wisconsin, so we are going to meet up with them somewhere in this evening. That's the game plan. And just gamble and chill and enjoy it.
Somebody wants to say hello.
And this guy is ready to party.
Hey, Papa.
He is ready to party. He has had to stay inside because it's so hot. I know I'm going to take you outside. So we got to get going and get him out.
I want a beer run, baby. We're in Vegas. Time to go get some beer. Hopefully this is not bad luck, filming me at the same machine that we won last time. We'll see.
Be good.
We did some gambling at Horseshoe, but unfortunately, we didn't have that great of luck. The casino wasn't very busy, but this was a Wednesday. After Horseshoe, we headed across the street to the Cromwell.
Here we are, our favorite machine at Cromwell. This guy is always lucky.
He always lucky? Hunk? Malaria?
There's a reason this machine is by the trash can. I'm just kidding. I love this machine. It's so much fun. But sometimes you win. Most of the time you lose. So expect that when you come to Vegas. After we were all done there, we headed on over to Bellagio to catch up with some of our friends that were visiting. All of this construction here is still going on outside of the Grand Bazaar shops. This is where they're going to be putting up Old Red and Bottled Blonde. I always joke about this, but I believe it's true. I believe 50% of the escalators are broken at all times in Vegas.
After watching the fountains, we headed over to the Link Promenade because, of course, we had to show our friends one of our favorite areas.
After we were done, we headed over to the Mirage to check out the volcano.
Our last stop of the night was the Stage Door. This is located just across from Horseshoe and is known for their cheap beer and cheap hot dogs, which of course we had to get. Now it took us a long time to go to the Stage Door because it's kind of a dive, but after our first visit, we definitely knew that we would be coming back to this place.
Good morning, guys. It is day 2 here at Horseshoe. Kind of rhymes. Day 2 at Horseshoe.
And yes, I am drinking overpriced, crappy coffee this morning because we don't have our coffee pot.
Yeah, normally we bring our coffee pot with. We have a small Keurig that we always take. But we are flying out bright and early tomorrow morning, so we did not bring that with us.
Yeah, so this is $15, almost $16 for 2 cups of this.
Yeah. Ouch. Vegas.
So ridiculous.
Vegas prices.
I hate feeling like I got ripped off, and I feel like I got ripped off, but whatever.
All right, anyway, so we had a really fun night yesterday. Lots of walking, and it was so hot, and it was like windy, but it was like a blow dryer heat. It's just ridiculously hot in the summer here.
Summer in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, it was probably still 90 degrees last night around 11:30 midnight. We met people yesterday. BK Stacy, her handle is BK Stacy. Down at the pool, super cool people. They were here for the WSOP, and her boyfriend won $17,000.
That's awesome.
Off of a $580 buy-in.
Yeah.
And he walked away with $17,000. So awesome. Congratulations to you guys. And Al from Milwaukee, thank you so much for saying hi when you saw us downstairs. We love meeting you guys. So if you do see us, say hello. We want to hear from you. We want to chat with you guys, learn where you guys are from, and say hello. We appreciate you guys.
And we love hearing what you guys like to do here in Vegas. Because even though we spend a lot of time here, you can never know everything there is to do in Vegas. So it's always great to hear what other people love to do here. As for today, we have a little bit of work this morning, and we're just gonna hang out here at the property, just enjoy all of Horseshoe has to offer, because there's a lot of fun stuff here actually. In the lower level, there's tons of fun stuff that we wanna check out, and so we gotta get going.
While waiting for our shoot to get started at Dino Safari, we took a little walk through the lower level of Horseshoe just to see what's changed down here. So here's a little look at what's going on down at the lower level of Horseshoe. Now this walkthrough is about 11 o'clock in the morning, so it wasn't too busy. However, when we were here the previous night, this place was poppin'.
So while we were doing our staycation, we had to have a quick shoot for some B-roll for an upcoming episode of our television show, Ninth Island Connection. We were joined by our friend Alex and her 2 cute daughters at Dino Safari.
One nice thing about Horseshoe is the close proximity to the Grand Bazaar shops just outside between the property and the strip. We headed to one of our favorite places in the Grand Bazaar shops, Wahlburgers, to grab a bite to eat. We got the spicy cheese and bacon tots, which were kind of a bit too much, and we split the patty melt, which is always a bit too much, but it's delicious.
After lunch, we headed over to the pool. Now this time we decided to stay in a separate area than the main pool. This is it's not a jacuzzi, it's just a smaller pool area. Not necessarily a kid's pool, but there were kids in it.
For dinner, we went to My Asia. This place opened up where Buca de Beppo and Tequila Taqueria was at. We've been wanting to go here for quite some time as soon as we saw it open, but it just never worked out. So we were very excited to try it. So starting with the positive, the place is absolutely beautiful. They did a great job, and the food came out really fast. We ordered pad thai, chicken wings, and pork belly bao. Unfortunately, the food was a little disappointing. I probably wouldn't include this video because it's such an awkward bite, but the pork belly was so tough it was hard to even eat this. Now the pad thai was fine. We did have to add a lot of chili oil to kind of pump it up a little bit, and neither of us cared for the wings. We will not be going back.
After dinner, we headed downstairs to the pool level to the Cabinet of Curiosities and grabbed a cocktail.
We ordered the 2 brass cranes and the bedazzled cat mojito. Both were delicious. Inside of the Cabinet of Curiosities is the lock. You actually have to make a reservation for the lock, which is a speakeasy. However, before you get into the speakeasy, you have to figure out the code to either open one of 2 doors. So it's kind of like a mini escape room experience. We opted for the door that opens up behind a painting versus the little tunnel, since last time we were here, we ended up having to crawl through the tunnel. Now this place is really a fun, cool speakeasy, just nice and chill, and the drinks are great. For our first round at the lock, we had the Kiss Goodbye and Capone Southside, both delicious.
That's really good.
They'll even make you a special drink based on your mood and things that you like. With these little cards here that you can see, you just fill them out, turn them in, and they will come up with a drink especially created for you. Very cool. Let's see what I got here. Passed out. No can handle. After finishing our drinks at the lock, we headed back upstairs with a quick little pit stop.
So in Bally's, there's so much furniture in the hallways. Like, you have a full living room set here. What's the purpose? After drinks, we went and grabbed Carlos out of the room, decided to stay at Horseshoe and do some gambling.
After not having the greatest luck over at Horseshoe, we decided to head over to Paris, and along the way we noticed that they've added a new store for snacks and beverages. We also noted that the old Napoleon's Piano Bar is no more, and there's a lot of construction happening in here. So we're wondering what is going to replace the piano bar. Fortunately, this guy's still here.
All of the Caesars properties
are getting rid of the Buffalo Grands. These were the only Buffalo Grands in Paris. Flamingo got rid of theirs. Harrah's got rid of theirs. Cromwell, there's only one. And if you guys are Buffalo Grand players, you would remember that at Caesar's Palace, they used to have like 8 on one wall over there next to the cashier. Those are gone. There's no more Buffalo Grands. Why is that? Is it because we were winning so much? Maybe. Who knows? Oh, one more. That's so moolah.
Time to head back over to Horseshoe.
All right, guys, it is actually the end of day 2, but we have to be to the airport at 4 in the morning. 4. Yeah, so we won't have time to do a checkout here because we're actually flying out tomorrow morning. Really fun day today. We got to do a lot of things that are different.
Very busy day.
Yeah.
Busy. Like today was the busiest day ever.
Yeah, it flew by. But we got to do a lot of different experiences with the Dino Safari and hanging out with friends at the pool and their kids.
Yeah.
And that's a whole different experience of kids in Vegas. And then we got to do Cabinet of Curiosities and the Lock, which was just cool. And we mixed in a little gambling and eating and drinking clearly in there.
Hey, pump the brakes. We also tried My Asia for the first time, which was, if that's on your list,
it was not My Asia.
Cross it off your list.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Beautiful place.
Beautiful property.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely beautiful, but
and
not
great service.
worth.
Nice service too.
Yeah, no, our server was great.
Yeah.
Not worth not one penny of what you're going to spend there. Not worth it at all.
It's kind of like the overall theme with the dining here was, we wanted to try the 2 newer places at Bally's Horseshoe, because it's been so long since they had anything other than Jack Binion's Steakhouse came in.
Yeah.
And you know what? They just kind of missed the mark with what they had. I preferred Tequila Taqueria and Burger Brasserie. Aside from the dining, the really cool thing about Horseshoe is there's a lot happening here. And they're continuing to make changes here, which is really cool. So it's always fun to come here and see what's happening between Horseshoe and Paris. Even in like that little area in between, there's changes always happening. So very cool. We don't like the changes with the Buffalo Grands. Bring them back.
They're gone. All of them are gone.
Fun time at the pool. Very chill pool. There is music there. But just chill, not super crowded or anything like that. And of course, Horseshoe is a great location.
Yes, best location. You have access to Ellis Island, which is just like 1 block over. Best prime rib deal in town.
We're sad that we didn't get there. It's when it's hot, it's hot. So you don't want to do it in the heat or the cold. But that's a great access there. Stage doors across, we did get to try that. And of course, there's all the casino properties that are within quick walking distance to Horseshoe that we got to check out. So that is one of the perks of being here.
So the rooms at Horseshoe, what used to be Bally's, for a standard room, like standard guys,
this is the best, biggest room that you're going to get on the Strip for the rate.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They haven't remodeled them. They still look like, if you stayed at Bally's, they still look like the same things at Bally's that needed to be remodeled. And hopefully that's on their agenda soon. But they're very spacious in comparison to a lot of the other places, even like Paris. Like Paris has nicer rooms, but they're
I would
smaller.
say at Horseshoe all day long.
Yeah.
For the rate,
you
get a much better experience at Horseshoe.
And you can use both pools.
All right, guys, that's a wrap on this one. As always, thank you so much for watching, supporting our channel. We appreciate you guys so much. And we say it all the time because we mean it. Because if you guys weren't watching our channel, well, we wouldn't have a channel, right? So thank you so much. Check out the description below so that you can see how you can watch our television show wherever you are. And hit us up on social media. Also, remember, we go live every single Wednesday. Thank you guys so much. We're Ninth Island Connection. Hours a day, 7 days a week, in a city that never sleeps, Ninth Island Connection will take you there. You won't want to miss a beat as we give you a sneak peek inside the biggest, best, and most outrageous hotspots, both on and off the Strip. Be sure to tune in to Ninth Island Connection with Sebastian Rodriguez every week. Great people, great stories, great connections, only on Ninth Island Connection.